Welcome back, everyone. I really wish that I could be so much more enthusiastic every time I come onto these. I feel like I'm always just so burnt out, and it's not that I'm it's not that I'm not tired, but it's not that I'm not either. I don't know. I want to come on here and just be full of energy. Like I just had 3 energy drinks. But I don't drink energy drinks nor coffee or anything. I eat well, and that's all I have to sustain me all day, every day. So when I come on here, I'm just giving you the best I've got. Hopefully, within the next several months, a lot of things in my life are going to drastically change, and I will come on here with just insanely better headspace than I have to offer right now. But in that time being, I hope you guys like my just nonchalantness, my nonchalant realness. This is who I am at my core, and I hope you guys like that. I know it's funny, a lot of people that I watch myself are very much like me in the sense of just being kind of just that very almost dry nonchalantness. Like there's no fake smiling and fake energy and joy. I don't want to say joy. I'm not unhappy. I'm just tired. Back to that point. But then I'm also not falling asleep. It's like I just all I have to offer is all I have to offer. I feel like I need another word for that. But anyway. I'm curious, do you guys have a similar energy to me? Is that why you're attracted to me? Or do I just come off extremely boring? Because that is not my intent. This is just... You know what? Also, doing these episodes takes the life out of me. Believe it or not, it literally takes the life out of me. And if I had to try and come on here with a fake energy, I wouldn't make it through. And you guys would know a quarter way in that I was faking it. And then I think I'd actually lose my audience based on my fakeness. Anyway, okay, I digress. Where was I trying to go with this? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I know where I was trying to go with this, somewhat sort of on the same topic. I think we need to all stop judging other people for their shortcomings, because more than likely we are guilty of the exact same thing, if not worse. Not always. I will give credit where it's due. That is not always true, because a lot of the times I've noticed the things that bother us the most in other people are things that we can excel in, and that's why it bothers us so much with other people, because we're I see so much potential in me helping you, because this is literally what I specialize in. But then we're do we want to help this person because they clearly don't care? We would actually be more helpful to somebody who is doing well because they at least care and they can prove that, and they're probably down to improve because they're clearly at least trying. There is nothing worse than trying to help somebody who has no desire to even try, who has no desire to be helped. And I mean, this goes for relationships. When you're in a relationship with somebody who does not want to be helped, who has no desire to quit drinking, who has no desire to save money, who has no desire to stop gambling, who has no desire to better themselves, right? Whereas if you're with someone who wants to be better, and then you're like, hey, this is something that I could see you being better with a little bit of help, then they're a lot more likely to be like, you know what? I appreciate that. I want to be better in that category myself, because I know that that is a little bit of where I lack. But I also can see us, seeing these things in people, because we also know that we are so guilty ourselves of lacking in this category. Maybe, where is the fine line between, because I feel like it goes so both ways. It goes so both ways. And I try to really track myself with this particular issue, because I notice almost every time that I, whether it's vocally or just mentally, accuse someone of something, I will check my own life and be like, okay, how am I lacking in this category myself? Where can I be better at myself? Because the truth is, if I am calling someone else out on their crap, it's usually because I hate myself, or because I am aware. Like, if you are having a bad hair day and then you go out, you're going to notice everyone else's hair. You are. If you're having a bad hair day, but you're out in shoes that you really like and you feel good in, you're not going to notice everyone else's shoes. You're going to notice their hair. That's how it works. And you might, there is no like right or wrong with this. Maybe it fluctuates. Maybe it depends on your personality and the day. I don't know. I don't really know. There's probably studies on this. Quite frankly, I don't really care that much, because I'd rather just talk about this just for our own sake. If you have a bad hair day and then you go out and you notice everyone else's hair, are you going to compliment their hair because you know your hair is falling short that day, and so you can appreciate people that actually put in the effort? Or are you going to be like judging everyone else's hair because you know how bad your hair looks and you've got to find somebody else whose hair looks worse than yours? Also, though, what I'm starting to realize is I feel like this all comes down to insecurity, because if that's what I just said is the case for you, that's deep insecurity right there. You got to find somebody else who has it worse than you. Is that insecurity though, or is that actually just being grateful that your hair could still manage to be better than theirs, no matter how bad you thought yours was? I don't think that's the right answer. I don't think so. Are you the type of person who, for an example, has a bad hair day, and then you go out there and then you start looking at everyone else who has better hair than you, and then you compliment them? Or do you not compliment them? Because if you compliment somebody who has better hair than you, you're like, is that actually an insult to compliment their hair because mine looks so bad? So to think that, to go up to them and be like, your hair looks great, are they going to be flattered or offended? I mean, if I am holding myself to the standard I am I dragging them down instead of actually complimenting them? This is how my brain works in every category, and I know that's not good, because this is how I talk myself out of things that I should not be talking myself out of, and also how I talk myself into things that I probably should not be. Okay, so let's say that's insecurity. Also, though, if you go out, with your hair looking good, and then looking bad, but then you compliment someone whose hair looks good, is that not also insecurity? Like saying that, your hair is so much better than mine. Mine could never, type thing. What do you guys think? You guys, I literally don't even know where I'm trying to go with this episode. This is so random. But I feel like it's worth discussing on some weird level because I think we all think this. Maybe nobody thinks this. I could be the only one out there. I'm just alone in this wilderness. But I don't know. This is something that I go over all the time. I think the takeaway here, though, is that we need to put the effort into ourselves. I mean, come on. We need to be putting the effort into ourselves because if we don't feel good, then what are we doing? Whereas if we feel good, then also what are we doing? Because we're probably doing something so much better than thinking about stuff like this. It's funny that I chose hair as my example because I literally did not do my hair today. That's funny. Does that not just say it all right there? Right there. I think that literally just explained everything. Point proven. I can end this episode right now. Yeah, go ahead and follow me on almost any social media platform. If you are interested in more of this content, I swear it gets better. I am just not on my A game today. But I hope you enjoyed this episode for whatever it meant to you. I think it was at least probably enlightening on some level. Go ahead and check out my social media. Sorry, I didn't even give you the handle. At Make Waves Coach. And also check out my social media at Mermaid Cassandra on almost any social media platform for both. Also, just a reminder, I'm not taking clients at this current moment, but if you guys are interested, you can check out my link to book a call and I can get you on my waiting list. Also, check out my podcast, Make Waves Mermaid Cassandra, available every place podcasts are found. Go out there and make waves.